Alright, so here I am, decided to do a garden project. And what I'm looking at here is a nice little place. It gets a lot of sunlight, it comes down on the south side of the property, so it has plenty of sun. As you can see, there's plenty of sun there. A lot of cedar in the way. A lot of this is just been gone too much. Fortunately, a lot of the stuff I've been able to pull out. The property came with a lot of just odds and ends. As you can see, I got plenty of stuff lined up here. Right here is where I'm going to be putting the chicken coop. Got rid of those log piles there. Split those up. That roofing is just kind of laying there from a project that needs to get done. But as you can see right here, I got to clear this out, these little cedars, this log, all this brush, just kind of a lot of junk. As you can see, I've already kind of trimmed up this tree and cut it. Did a little bit of work at this time. This is a day off for me, so I'm moving a little bit slow, especially since, I work a full-time job and run a little tree business on the side, so this whole homestead thing's a little bit of a deal, but that stump's gonna have to go. Fortunately, it came out a lot easier than I thought. It was already all the way out of the ground pretty much. Didn't have to go get the truck and chain her up or anything like that. Those trees right there I'm looking at are pretty tall cedar trees, and got some oak trees over here that I want to keep. We'll see what they look like once we trim out all that cedar, see what's up. This is gonna be a small garden, not really much to go on about, but I'm gonna keep these little cedar guys right here just for some stuff. Got my climbing gear. I'm definitely going to be able to do a little bit of climbing today. Not the best climber, but, practice makes perfect. As you can see in this video, I've already started trimming out some stuff. This is, probably a solid hour of work here at this time. I've pulled out all this brush, all the nonsense. It's starting to come along. Did a little bit of climbing, as you can see. Had a little bit of fun in the tree. Trimmed up the 3 lower limbs. Didn't really get to get all the limb walking videos that I really wanted, but maybe eventually I'll get a GoPro. Who knows? Anyways, here's my chipper setup, my truck. I chip it into the truck normally, but what we're going to do is we're going to make a nice little driveway here. And this is how you start this old piece of shit. Sometimes you have to lay on that thing for a little bit. I tried to record this at the same time, but it takes a little bit like a 20-second start every time. You got clock, I don't know. Either way, it starts every time. Take it at job site, works. Pretty cool little chipper for, a small price, but entry level. As you can see, it's starting to turn. Next thing on this is getting engaged with clutch after it's on properly. Or at least the easiest. So I'm going to go ahead and set that good deal out and have it on the road. We'll spread it from there. Going ahead, and you can see in this video, it doesn't really show, but I'm engaging the clutch. It's a pretty slow process, but you can kind of hear it maybe, I don't know. Opened it up, and there she goes. Now we've got the chipper engaged. We're going to let that warm up, and they'll start moving a little faster once it's warmed up. Now we're going to leave it like that. We're going to go ahead and go grab all of our stuff. I don't really record all that. It's a lot to do. I don't really have a system set up right now to do all that, but for now, you can enjoy this chipping. Here comes the old winter girl. She loves the wood chips. It's kind of annoying, but please keep the watch. I don't remember exactly how I did this, but I had to go get the high jack to fix that. Just another little video of just watching this chipper work. Watch that big old doofus dog just jump into the chips for whatever reason that is the most magical thing to her, to get rained chipped on. But what you gonna do besides watch? I mean, I just kind of recorded this. I felt like people might enjoy watching a chipper just eat tree garbage. And maybe I should save some of this stuff to put at the bottom of the planters, but I'm not exactly sure what route I'm going to take, if I'm going to try to use the existing soil or not. That's I'm gonna worry about that later, because that's probably something you should worry about later, right? As you can see at this point, I have went ahead and cleared out this whole section. I've cleaned it out nice, got rid of that big old tree, got that lump out of there, got a few little good posts out of it, cleaned it up. As you can see, we've got a good little space for a small enclosed garden. With the deer we have in Texas, it's pretty important to have the garden enclosed. I have 5 acres that is fenced right now, but you know, we're looking to add a little bit more to that. And now I'm going to start spraying the chips, and of course this big old doofus dog loves the chips, so even as I'm trying to put it into my wheelbarrow to move it, she is just trying to nip it every time I lift the shovel up, and I felt like it was necessary to get that on camera. But there you go. That's day 1 on the garden project. We'll start up on that here and again later. Got a little walkway done though, and that's the first step to the old garden project. So we'll get back to you next time. So there you go. A little garden project started.